What up, family? It's your girl Dina.
And I'm Pooh. Today's topic, we're talking about gentle parenting. Gentle parenting is a parenting style that prioritizes empathy, understanding, and respect for the child's feelings and needs while setting clear and consistent boundaries. With that in mind, I guess the question of the day is: Do you think kids or children respect gentle or regular parenting styles?
I think both, but it really depends on the kid. Some kids just don't do well with yelling and more of a structured base. Some people do good with talking soft. Come here, Timmy. Let's have this conversation right now because what you did was not okay. Some kids thrive more than that, but some kids just need to get their ass whooped.
What? What? Okay, so, um, I think children will I don't know, I think the respect will be there. I guess it depends on how you present it. Because like you said, some kids might respond better to the gentle parenting, but some of them might be hands-on learners.
Bottom line, the kids just need structure.
That's true, but some of them definitely hands-on learners. You could tell a kid a million times, "Sit down, don't touch that, it's hot.
And
Sit
that time,
down, sit tuh." And then as soon as you thump them upside the head, then they get some sense, and it's like, "Oh shit, she said don't touch that."
you just didn't listen the first 5 times. I had to thunk you in you.
Exactly, because who likes to be flicked? But okay, or pinch them. Because if we in that grocery store, Imma pinch you. And I ain't saying I beat my kids or I'm a hands-on parent. I'm not saying that. Y'all need to know my business. I'm not telling you what kind of parent I am, but I do pinch kids. I pinch my kids. I pinch other people's kids. I
Just so
pinch
they
my niece
will
and my
respect
nephew.
it.
Yeah. And I wanna pinch some strangers sometimes because some kids be bad.
I don't do the pitching in public because they do that
I big screen.
exaggerated, exaggerated yelling and
Mm.
screaming.
Girl, but Imma pinch me a kid. And then I'll be like, "What's wrong? Be quiet, be quiet."
Are you okay?
Okay? "Ma, you pinch me." Nah, do it again. Be quiet, just listen.
So with gentle parenting, do you prefer timeout or spanking? Which one do you think is more effective?
I'm a time out and stare at you kind of parent. Or Imma be sometimes I gotta be a hollering parent, which sucks and which is annoying.
You know,
But, um, my first resort is not to just put my hands on people, especially not kids, um, because they just a lot of time they don't know. Granted, some kids do test you just because, but who am I? Yeah, I might be the mom, but who am I to just be taking it upon myself to just hit y'all because I'm feeling some type of way? I mean, how am I supposed to teach y'all how to regulate your own emotions or control yourself if my first thing to do is to lash out at you, like from 0 to 100? So I definitely do the timeouts, the warnings, and then shoot, at some point you just gonna have to stay in the corner or something.
I don't do timeouts. I don't know. I just never tried that. I do be having to catch myself because I go from 0 to 100 and I will start yelling. But it's like I start talking before my brain can process. Okay, well, you gotta tell them what's wrong first. And I don't think you should yell. I mean, it's the first time they do it. I feel like kids or 5, depending on where they are in maturity, they don't know. So you have to kind of guide them and teach them, even though like 3 or 4, they get to that annoying stage of why, and they think they
Mm,
know everything. But yeah, I
bro, or call
definitely
you
do
bro.
timeout, but I try and get them more to listen before I have to get to that level. I want you to work on your listening ears before I have to yell and take it to a disciplinary action of maybe giving you a little whoop.
Heck yeah, and they don't even have to be a full blown whooping, just like a smack on the hand or something that just catch their attention, a flick, and they like, "Oh shoot, she's serious."
Or
No,
just
she'll
stare at
take
them.
that.
I do mine
Yeah,
already big, but I make them bigger when I'm serious.
yeah, yeah. I do that too. I don't care, cause who? I don't know. Um, I know the old saying is, "It's gonna hurt me more than it hurt you." I ain't gonna say I kind of see where that come from a little bit because you want me to sit here and hit you with my flat hand back to back, and my hand hurting and you barely
And
crying.
singing.
Oh, that's gonna make me mad.
I got a whooping one time, and I was like in the elementary, probably like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade, forget. I kept getting suspended over and over and over. So she got fed up and she started whooping me, but I wasn't crying. So she said, "Oh, you're not gonna cry. You're not gonna cry." And started going harder, but um, I had to make myself cry. Long story short, for her to stop.
Okay. Cause why is my hand hurting and you sitting there with a straight face? Please. That's a do it.
Please don't piss me off.
Man, that'll do it for me. I'd be done for real.
So speaking calmly or yelling?
Um, I would like to think that I'm somebody who speak calm first because again, I give plenty of warnings. And I'm not quick
do.
to anger. I'm real laid back. I'm the favorite auntie because I'm the one who let the kids do whatever they want. I just
Literally.
be vibing like we chilling. We mind our own business. Y'all mind your business. I don't care what these kids doing in my house. This is not your house. You can't tell them what to do over here. But so that's why I like to think that I'm the one who's the slowest to anger. So I'm a warn you. I'm gonna talk real calm, real calm. But when I see like you just straight up ignore me and not even trying to act like you didn't hear me, like
Or being
well act like
disrespectful.
like straight disrespectful. Like you looking at my mouth move. I'm speaking slow. I'm saying every letter in the word. You can watch my tongue go up and down, and you still not doing what I tell you to do. Now I'm yelling.
Y'all, she do this thing where she do a deep breath. She cross her hands and her fingers, and she talk, and you can see her literally pronounce every letter in the word.
Yeah.
I be cracking at it so funny.
You got to slow it down for the kids. I'm the TT, but I get it. Like I don't know. I really like to think I'm one of them parents from like a parenting book.
Yeah.
Because I really think of it from that kind of perspective too, like a scientific perspective, like where you read case studies and you see like the trial and error and like what works best for children and how they respond to stuff. So that's why I be like taking my real deep breath and my eye be twitching. I'm trying to control myself and not spaz out. But I get it too at the same time. They don't too much know.
Mm-hmm.
But when I know that they know and they know that I know that they know,
I was yelling time.
oh man.
And don't get the overstimulated me,
Oh,
cause I'm just finna go off from jump and think about it later. And I apologize later after I come down if I went too far. But
whew. Which is important too. Parents, you
That's
got
it.
to apologize. You're not too big. Don't be too proud. That'll mess up your relationship in the long run. And you want to have open communication with your children.
Definitely, they shouldn't be scared to come talk to you. Like after you discipline them, they finna cry. They finna be mad at you, not want to talk to you, but they should be able to come right back and like nothing ever happened.
Exactly. And I don't know if I said this before on our podcast, but I'm going to say it again because Brenda Gale told me that RIP to my granny girl. She'll tell you about yourself, tell you what you need to hear. You sit
Man,
there mad and say, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Girl, talk about hot. My panties would not touch my butt. Boy, I used to be steaming hot as fish grease. I remember we was at the center one day, and I don't remember what was going on because I'm probably just being an emotional teen. And I don't know. I think my granny told me to do something and I didn't want to listen or something.
No.
I might have said something smart, which is crazy because
and you
what?
still here today?
Come on, what? Why would I do that? And I don't remember what exactly happened, but I know my auntie Marsha was all up in my face, and then dang. And then I end up getting sent home from the center.
You got sent home from the center.
Sent home from the center. Who gets sent home from the center when you literally across the street from the Jets? And them kids worse than me. Got sent home from the center. That day was boring.
At least you didn't get a whooping because you
I
should have
probably
the
did.
frame.
I probably did. Auntie Marsha was probably all in my face. Well, I know she was all in my face because she extra anyway, but I ain't no telling what didn't happen after that. I can't remember. I blacked it out. But yeah.
So this one I had just introduced to my son the other day because out of nowhere he said he thought I was mad at him. Making your kids talk about it right then and there versus letting them calm down first before talking about it. But this goes for adults and kids too. But
I was gonna say.
But for kids, I feel like sometimes they do need to calm down before they talk about it. It is so crazy because now that I introduced Mason to that, sometimes he be telling me, I don't want to talk about it right now. We could talk about it later.
Exactly. That's my boy. Do not talk to me when I'm hot. Oh, I am bound to say some of the craziest crap, especially if I warn you and I vocalize because I'm being vocal instead of shutting down. I'm telling you exactly how I'm feeling, which is I don't feel like talking right now. Why are you forcing my nephew to talk if you don't want to talk?
No, for real.
Because I feel that from a very deep spot of me.
Tell me what's wrong. And then I know, like, okay. I asked him, Do you want to talk about it now or talk about it later? They say talk about it later. I'm okay, and I'm gonna respect that.
Please. And any listeners out there who want to be pushy, just know that's gonna backfire.
And y'all, if y'all kids don't want to talk about it right now, lead them be. Don't get all up in their face and get them in trouble because they said they don't want to talk about it right now. That's not
Hello.
disrespectful. They're processing their feelings just like you do.
And they're vocalizing. You want to have open communication. And so this is another message. If your spouse don't want to talk right now, don't try to make them talk right now.
Preach.
Leave them alone.
Preach.
Male, female, he-male, re-male, whatever you want to be, leave them people alone. They told you they don't want to talk. Why are you trying to pressure them?
Especially the ones that go mute like me.
Mm.
If I ain't saying a word to you, do not come by me. Don't look at me. Don't touch me. No nothing.
And don't talk to me, because any answer you want from me or that you think you want to hear from me, you're not gonna get. And it's gonna sound real evil, and it's gonna be in a calm
No, it's
tone.
definitely coming from an evil place if you make me talk before I'm ready.
Yeah, and I'm probably talking in crazy voices. You know what I mean? Business, my eye gonna be twitching.
And you
'Cause
gotta
leave
be
me
that
alone.
example for your kids.
Exactly. So just respect people's boundaries. Yeah, I'm not forcing my kid. If anything, I know how I am. I don't want to talk while I'm frustrated. So if my kid frustrated, I just tell them myself, go to the back for a minute. We just need a break. We got to do a little timeout, and I'm going to talk to you when I'm ready. Or you can come out and tell me when you're ready.
Mhm.
Stop all that whining, pipe down, fix your face, get your clothes right, whatever
Hey,
it
you
is.
don't wait until the next day to talk. No, you gonna calm
Yeah.
down and by tonight you ready to talk.
Yeah. With the kids, sure.
Yeah,
But I'm
talking
already
about
setting my
kids.
ways, baby.
Nah,
Because I'm going to
kids.
need a day. It depends on how crazy it is. I might need a day and a half.
Sometimes
I might need some gifts.
sometimes it be to the point where like I'm so stubborn, I'm not even mad at you the next day, but I'm gonna keep it up. I'm
Yeah,
gonna not talk to you still.
yeah. Kind of got a point to prove at that point. Yeah, just leave me alone if I say I don't want to talk right now.
I said I don't want to talk.
Come on. Because now I'm gonna be all types of evil and witches and stuff. I said leave me alone.
Now you finna make me turn into Ike and make you eat
Come on.
the fist, not the
Come
cake.
on.
You gonna eat the fist.
Come on. Because, baby, give me a minute. Let me breathe. Let me process. Especially right now, the way I'm going in life, I've been trying to calm down, being my soft girl era. Girl. Anyway, so I've been having to think before I speak instead of just saying the first evil thing that pop up in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to give me some time. You want to give me some time because I'm not all the way right yet.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it. But if you keep poking that bear, I'm bound to attack.
Yep.
And you're not gonna like it. And I'm being your group chat later on that day. And then your whole family gonna think we done broke up. And then they gonna want to fight me because I done said something about them and they spouse and they kid. I don't know. I'm just saying, I ain't saying that I've done it, but I'm just saying it could happen. Yeah, I haven't did it though. I ain't did it. Don't try to turn off our podcast now because you think I'm talking about you. Keep this podcast on because I said I didn't. Dang.
What we said in the previous episode, y'all not gonna agree with everything we say, but at the end of the day, we still family. So bring y'all ass right back to another episode.
Okay.
And keep listening every week.
Okay, so get that fat ass finger off the screen trying to hurry up and click out. Keep it on.
I hope that phone freeze.
Okay. The heck, and they just hear our voice the whole time.
Hey, we done be a messy for a second.
Sure.
Next question. Everybody's parenting is different. So why do some people think it's okay to shame somebody for parenting different than them?
Because they're losers. Simple.
Double loser. Because first of all, the only time I'm shaving you is if
Shaving.
Shut up. Not shaving. I ain't shaving nobody but myself.
She do have a wax kit though. If anybody wanna chime in, I could start taking appointments.
I don't wax private parts.
She
That's
might.
something I'm not doing.
She might.
I won't. I don't care how close we is.
I might get y'all a wax appointment.
We ain't family like that now.
Might have to do a butterfly
like that. I can't even.
I don't even trust her to do it. Let's start there. She's not finna. I ain't finna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it because the topic is
we just gonna go off of that.
So yeah, we not gonna talk about that because you ain't finna keep
only way
having kids.
I'm gonna shame somebody is if I see them doing something that they're totally not supposed to be doing, like beating the crap out their kids. cussing them out, calling them all out their names. That's something that will not stand for. But in your parenting skills and you're not doing anything of those sorts, I'm not finna judge you. Everybody's parenting skills is different because everybody's kids is different.
Exactly. So that reminds me of I had seen there was an article online. I'm not gonna say what city it was in because whatever, it don't really matter. But a lady was disciplining her child out in public. And they ended up in like a public bathroom, whatever. And somebody called the police on this lady. This lady went to jail for disciplining
what?
her kid. I think she just like spanked their butt, like swatted at their butt because the kid was like running around or so like running away from the group type stuff. Because this lady had multiple children with her. And that one kid, you know, it's always that one that
And
always
that's the
that
stuff that
menace.
pisses me off.
Why are you in my business instead of grabbing a little sucker and bringing it back over here?
Okay,
You
at
worried
least
about the
grab 'em.
wrong?
Do
So
I
ask me if I
heard your
need
mama
help.
tell you stop running. So stop.
Exactly.
At least
Exactly.
I just spanked them. I
Call
didn't
the
beat them.
police. Call the police. That lady was in jail. I haven't looked up on the case or whatever because honestly, I really don't care that much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just don't care that much. I just seen it, so I just thought about it. But I wonder if those charges were dropped or not. If
How
not,
petty
that'll
the
suck.
world is, it probably got a DCS case open for it.
Oh yeah, at least bare minimum.
Yeah, that type of stuff pisses me off because I can spank my kids. I guarantee you the bitch that called on her get beat up by her kids. I
Come
can
on.
guarantee you that.
Definitely. She let them run all over her.
Timmy, take out the trash. No, you take out the motherfucking trash.
Okay.
That's the type of kid she got.
Clearly, because baby bye. I don't know. I've never had an experience like that out in public with my kids yet, but I have had people step up and be a part of a village because that's what you're
Mhm.
supposed to do. And somebody has stepped up before, like when I was at the store with my son and he was just, I don't know, he was testing me that day.
Mhm.
And I'm doing the gentle parenting thing because, I'm slow to anger. And I was feeling myself starting to yell. I was starting to bubble inside. And then one of the employees who worked there was a black man. He was talking to my son. He was like, "Hey man, didn't you just hear what your mom said?" And that's all it really took.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Because for
Mm.
some reason, kids, especially boys, with their mama, they want to test you.
And I was being nice to that little joker too. I was out buying him shoes. Multiple pair at that. At
Now
one
it's time
time.
to take it back, and he gonna wear the shoes with the holes in them
He don't
all summer.
he don't care. That's why he was showing his butt because he ain't want no shoes.
He ain't want no shoes. You should have let him walk outside in the wintertime
That's
when
true.
them toes getting on.
Come on, because the shoestrings was ate up. He ain't even had no aglets. He ain't give a crap. He wanted to just wear that. So yeah.
But yeah, that's all it takes. But to call the police on me for simply just spanking my kid, she would have had to call the police on me for something else, for jumping on her head.
Okay, she probably reported that anonymous as soon as she walked away from that lady.
I would have knew because, people give it away, they be staring.
Girl,
I know you called the police on me because you haven't took your eyes off me since
come
you
on.
heard.
You mad invested. It's you. It's you. For sure. But I don't understand why people shame anyway. It's not your business.
It's not.
And I get it. We do need to stop being so much of that's not my business with certain stuff. But if all I'm doing is being simply irritated or something, and I'm not doing anything to put my kids in harm's way or calling them out their name like some people really do, why do it matter?
You know what's crazy? People mind their business when they're not supposed to.
Come on.
I was watching this video and this dude was doing an experiment with his son or something, and he was acting like he was kidnapping him.
Mm-hmm.
Why out of like 6 or 7 people, only one stopped and followed the dude?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else just looked and kept walking.
Yep. Just like when a girl getting beat up by the boy in the street somewhere, the boy, because it can be backwards too. It could be the woman beating up the boy and nobody said anything, especially if it's a woman beating on the man. They don't say anything
at all. Then gonna go home and get on the little community chat in their city. Typing, "Oh yeah, I seen that. I think I heard. I called the police. You ain't do nothing. You just kept walking."
There's nothing more funny on the internet than the nosy neighbors of any community. It could be the actual subdivision or it could be a general area. They're nosy.
Y'all have a nosy neighbor community app like we do. Just want y'all to let us know in the comments.
Come on, and let us know what they talk about. Especially, that's really funny because I seen a video recently when people was making fun of the nosy neighbors. And the man said, "Hey, I just heard a loud boom. Babe, put that in the group." I'm like, dude, this is
No, for
exactly how that
real.
chat be going. Like, that's ridiculous. But when it
Uh,
matter, y'all not nosy. Like, y'all see these kids missing and all this stuff, share that.
I heard somebody screaming last night, but I didn't know what it is, so I went back to bed.
Come on. Come on. Next thing you know, it's the RIP to such and such.
No, for real.
Been there for 3 days, and that's the time that you heard her screaming. Girl, bye. Nosy about the wrong stuff. Shame yourself. Shame your mom. Go ahead.
She finna take it too far. Hold on. Yeah, but don't shame unless it's absolutely necessary to shame.
Exactly. And then even then, don't shame. Shoot, educate. Each one teach one. If you know that what she ain't doing, what he or she doing ain't right, or you see that parent getting upset or starting to get frustrated, why don't you go over there and just like say something to the mom? Like it don't got to be something rude. Like cracking even a little joke. Like when people see me sometimes and they be like, "Oh, you got your hands full, don't you?" Even if I'm not frustrated, they might think I'm getting frustrated, and I just like chuckle. It just
Mhm.
lightens the mood. Like it's not that hard to just be a human,
I'm
a
gonna say,
decent
get the
human.
fuck
Okay, that too, but still, that just took my attention off the kid who just doing whatever.
No, for real. Definitely step in. Like everybody in the community of this world needs to step up and help people. Like some people really struggle. Like first time moms or even people with two kids, they have to get into the groove of being a parent. They was never a parent before. Just like a
Mhm.
kid was never 1 years old before they gotta learn how to navigate the world at 1 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old.
Exactly. No, I agree. I don't
Cause
know,
some
the
people really get
village.
overstimulated. Like me, I be
Huh.
like, please don't touch me. Like I need a break. And some people cannot get a break at all. They don't have a family, they don't have a friend or nothing.
Heck yeah. Especially if they coming out of shelter. And not to make this all a super sad episode, but girl, I be on TikTok. You know I stays on some TikTok.
You
And I'm
know?
following this one lady, one just it's really more than one because it's all on my algorithm now. So it's like ladies who be in the shelter or whatever, and they literally have nobody but the people they met in the shelter type stuff.
Ain't that
And they
crazy?
get no break. Like they share a room with their kid. Only time they're away from their kid is when they had like doing something for work and come right back in one room with their kid. Some people really do not get a break. And a simple, kind act of being a decent human goes a long way. Like the village not villaging like it used to. And I think that's the problem. Because why is gentle parenting even a thing for real? Like why is that has that always been a thing? Or is this like a
Mhm.
new name? I don't know.
It's a I think it's always been around, but it got popular, like, over the years. I would say probably, like, around COVID time, if not a little bit
Yeah.
before.
Because them COVID
That's
babies
when gentle
crazy.
parenting started getting popular to say, "Oh, I'm a gentle parent," or "I'm been a gentle
Mhm.
parent." You should have been did that shit before it became a trend.
No, that's facts too. I don't know, it's just the correlation. I don't know, y'all. This be me. I be just putting stuff together in my head, trying to make 2 + 2 = 4, because that really makes me wonder if the village was there before. Would this even be a thing?
No, for real.
I don't know.
I
I don't know,
remember I
y'all.
was volunteering at a, resource center for pregnant moms, the Babe store.
Hmm.
And this lady came in and I forgot if it was a boy or girl, but they was just crying, crying, crying. She couldn't get them quiet. It was in
Hmm.
a stroller. So after a minute, I was like, "Can I pick him up?"
Exactly,
And
because
she
that's
was
all
like,
it
"Yeah."
takes.
I picked him up and I was walking around with him rubbing his back, and he went to sleep.
Hmm.
That's all it takes. She probably was like, "I'm overstimulated. Like I don't know what to do. I'm here getting him diapers right now. Some stuff that I'm out of."
Hmm.
And all of it took that one time.
And it's also, I don't know, it's like a new level of parenting that you unlock. Just like tune out the wine.
No, for
Especially if
real.
you know the baby is fed, is clothed, and then the baby in a stroller, so it was only a matter of time till the baby went to sleep if she was just pushing the baby. So I mean, some stuff you just tune out, and it really don't bother you that much, and you don't really too much notice it until somebody bring it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, shoot, my bad. Yeah, you get the baby. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I
Mhm.
appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Helped a lot.
But yeah, this girl, she obviously walked here. She don't got no car, and obviously she don't got nobody to take her anywhere. So
Come on,
why
lots of
not help?
barriers up. Well,
Right.
some people only mind their business when it's beneficial. But all in that T app, worried about what that fella doing and who he doing. Please.
Man, I don't. I'm not in that app, but I just read an article today about um a girlfriend killing. Well, she got mad at her boyfriend for some false accusations that he was accused of on that app. So she got somebody to beat him up, but the guy didn't beat him up. He shot up his house, but ended up killing his daughter, and it just pissed me off.
No way that was real. No way.
I don't know, but
Ugh. See,
um,
that stuff I don't even want to know. I don't even want to look into it.
somebody
'Cause,
did a video on it, and they put the articles up, but I didn't investigate like if it was real. But moral of the story is,
girl,
leave them apps alone.
okay.
People let apps and trends dictate their life.
A lot of people need, I won't say a lot of people, some people need validation in the weirdest forms. But whatever. Whatever helps them sleep at night. We ain't
Validate.
judging. We ain't shaming. We ain't judging.
Go validate them parenting skills.
Okay? Because are you a gentle parent or do you work with your hands? Let us know in the comments, emails, whatever. Let us know what y'all thinking because it really boils down to do what's best for you and your child. You do have to take into consideration the fact that they are still young. Most of them, a lot of them, some of them, because at one point or another they gonna be 5. Just take the age into consideration, their maturity level, what they're able to understand. Take that into consideration, and just do what's best for you and your kid. At the end of the day, people gonna talk. They're gonna talk regardless. They're gonna talk whether you take care of your child or whether you spoil your child.
Say that.
It really don't matter.
Oh, I can't stand that, but that's a topic for another time.
Girl.
Because if I want to spoil my motherfucking kid, that's what I'm gonna do.
But how do you spoil a child if you're showing that child love? And people love languages are different. But I mean, we can't say that for another day, but I got something to say. Because some people love language is gift giving.
It is.
So I'm going to shower my kids with love because that's my love language. I do accept and respect their love language as well because they are hands on. Them and they dad, hands on. And that's fine. That's their love language. Respect it. Do it make my blood boil? Sometimes. But I still do it anyway. But that's not
seeing the
spoiling.
look on their face whenever they get something from you. Just
come on.
Oh, you little butthole.
Yep. And I'm a gift giver, and I think I go crazy with my gifts. And nobody has beat me yet, and we have competitions.
Anyways,
so yeah, that's just how I become. That's how I'm bumming.
So y'all, thank you for tuning into our second episode of Sip This. We invite you to like, share, and follow us on all social media.
Subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Share, like, follow, subscribe, everything.
Okay.
What's our social media handles?
You can catch us on Spotify and Facebook at Sip This, TikTok and Instagram at _Sip This, and on YouTube at Sip This _25.
Tune in each week for more. Your support helps us grow. And until next.
All right.
Bye.